coming face to face with the one guy who said, I'm not necessarily afraid of you. I'm going to challenge you. And Animal Kingdom going straight to the Wolf immediately.
Yeah, this was the character that he went into Game 4 in, I think it was Winners Finals? Yeah, definitely Game 4. This was the character that he went in and was like, this could be the character that I win the set on. And coming in the Grands, Wolf isn't as warmed up. He just played Incineroar for 3 games. I'm not sure if that was the right move. Maybe he should have just warmed up for Grand Finals just a tad.
I am curious as well if he's going Wolf specifically to try and like have the games go by. If he's trying to do it as well as a chance to warm up his Wolf for the future.
Oh, solid down smash on the neutral get up. Toad struggling to get his footing right away in Game 1. AK gonna look for some extra credit here now. Solid dash attack on the shield. Gonna get caught out.
Not
stitch
another
right
stitch.
away. Toad struggling to get any of these stitches to work out for him. One thing that you don't necessarily do when you have turnip is like, you aren't necessarily focused on like this turnip needs to hit, right? Like when I am playing Peach and I have a turnip in hand, it is used to extend my combos and it is used to apply pressure. If I have a stitch, like you have to play completely different because that turnip is going to offer you so much advantage. So we haven't seen Toad throughout this tournament so far use the stitch to their advantage. AK in a really good spot here, up 145 to 73, even up the stocks now. Nice kill by Toad.
Nice narrative, at least take the stock, and it seems at least at this point, it seems it's almost as if Toad's movement is not necessarily as evasive as it was in the Winners Finals set. He's being a lot more aggressive. It might be because he's down, which granted is not a position he's really been in. But not another stitch in this game! Toad!
I will say, Toad just looks a little rusty because, you know, AK just came off a loser's final set that he already played, and Toad had to wait a couple sets to be able to play again, you know? Dash attack, forwarder off of that, catching the landing laser. Ledge trap opportunity, nothing out of it. Toad just returns to neutral there.
Not quite gonna get it. And Animal Kingdom again doing this incredible spacing just like he did with the Incineroar. He's not immediately going for these fairs. He's not immediately trying to jump in. He's really waiting to try and see what Toad's movement is. The fair, not quite gonna take it yet.
Toad has an opportunity to even out the stocks right now. He's doing pretty good at just keeping these edge guards going. Nice tech by Animal Kingdom, offers him to get the ledge pretty easily there. AK is doing a awesome job at like using his forward tilts and using his grounded options to space around Toad's bad movement so far in neutral. Yeah. AK just holding shield, holding his ground. What is Peach gonna do versus a shielding person in the air, you know? Forward tilt, my brain thought Peach was at a high percent.
Same here, but it seems this damage again is piling up slowly.
Oh,
the survivability from Animal Kingdom has just been so good. It's just Toad can't seem to get these kills.
Yeah, AK's neutral is really solid, and we haven't really seen a whole lot of laser spam. Of course, Toad has a lot more mover.
That little shimmy around the dash attack, are you kidding me, AK?
His neutral's good, his movement's good, his DI's good too, surviving another dash attack, pretty stale, but that back air gonna take the stock. Toad has an opportunity to make this comeback here, just needs a couple down tilts, a couple nairs. Up smash out of shield in a really bad spot now. Toad trying to find a way back onto the ground. AK using these triplats to his advantage. Few lasers. Toad not gonna get caught up by that up smash. Back throw.
Tries to get that with another back throw as well.
Great. See, oh, he got the roll read, but just wasn't facing the right way. Forward tilt. Toad in a pretty bad spot. Another roll to get out of there.
Spacing just wasn't good enough as he's trying to get in. Toad at a ridiculously high percent. Trying to get these combos.
Ooh,
catch the roll read with the float cancel.
Oh, the reflex. He's able to jump out of that setup for an edge trap.
And the little walk-in up tilt. And Animal Kingdom showing maybe, you know, he has Wolf in his Twitter name. His Twitter name is Animal Kingdom Wolf. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, take off the weights. You gotta take off the weights of Incineroar and just show what you can really do with this Wolf.
Yeah, I think really in that game, Toad's micro movement wasn't as solid as it was in the winner's final set. Toad needs to do a little bit better of a job at spacing around AK. Probably gonna use Smashville to his advantage as to not have to deal with those triplets on landing, but let's see what AK does here as this counter pick is happening. Just kind of chilling on that top platform. Toad lands the turnip, nothing out of it, just a small jab forward air, no missing.
Quite gonna get it, and just the aggressive run up from AnimalKingdom. Just immediately getting the grab. And the slick cross up as well from Toad with that forward air is just not gonna give AnimalKingdom that much of a punish.
All right.
I'm liking this movement though coming out from Toad. It seems like he's slowly warming up a little bit. He's getting back in that kind of passive mode that Toad is so good at.
Yeah, now we're back to neutral. Now we're just back to this slow neutral game that Toad has just dominated at this throughout all the winners. And you know, as you said last game, Toad was a little bit more aggressive than he really needed to be, and it kind of gave AK a lot of opportunities to follow up on some bad aggressive play, get some kills where Toad really couldn't get him out. And while Toad has been killing AK pretty late here, all he needs to do is like prevent AK from killing him early, and it'll work out for him just well. Forward throw here.
True that. And not quite gonna get a turnip yet.
Back air kill percent, just going for a lot of them on the shield, but AK,
you were right.
Reversal.
You were right. Back air kill percent. You were totally right. Wrong character, but 100%
Well, what
correct.
character was I talking about? Really could have been
Yeah,
any of them.
true.
It could have been either of them. Really.
Yeah.
Forward throw, unstale, not going to do it at 170. Going for a lot of these turnip throws downwards, not helping
no,
AK.
not gonna get to the ledge.
Yeah, just gonna mess up that recovery there. Definitely what Toad needed, but not what he was looking for.
Trying to almost challenge him, like saying, "I know you like going for these turnips into fairs or these turnip in airs." Nice.
AK's DI is so solid on that combo. He's able to escape that that down tilt nair on the continuation of the combo. Oh, landing the two frame.
and the laser.
In the laser. Oh, barely avoiding that down smash. Toad is going to land back on stage and set up for his own ledge trap. Some solid pairs on the shield. Interesting side special.
Yeah, Beach Bomber not quite gonna be missing, but he's managed to keep it safe, getting immediately to the ledge, getting that intangibility. Another nice fair.
Toad finding an opportunity to even out the percents. Same with AK though. AK is gonna have him off stage. This has just been a battle of missed ledge traps. Like, both players are doing such a good job at just like not overextending too hard on their ledge traps and just like being really safe in the neutral once the ledge trap ends.
Another nice fair as well is gonna put AK right off the side.
Ooh, really smart C drop out of that, just forcing AK to stay in shield, and we're just back to neutral again. Back air though. AK has an opportunity to take the stock. The parry into the up smash. AK is going to be taking the second stock of the game.
Just catching Toad's aggression coming out from the ledge in the best way possible. Taking another stock as he keeps on going.
AK in a weird spot here, landing a 30% confirmed. Toad gonna reversal though. The turn up, ooh, smart recovery. Just forces another turnip throw, and now AK's back onto the stage. Struggling to get his way back onto the ground though. Maybe the counter pick coming in clutch for Toad. Toad evens out the stocks, and now we're on one stock apiece. I want to say this could be really bad for AK if he just doesn't find a way back onto the stage, but Toad fumbling a little bit there.
Piling up a little bit. 70%. Doesn't get the nair conversion off the down tilt.
Oh, the get up attack was so scary there. Just a little bit missed space, and AK definitely would have had the game there.
Really close. That back air is said it can be catching out of that up smash. And the damage is still piling up. The question is, who's going to steal it out? Does Toad have it in him to kind of keep his composure, even at a high percent?
And Toad kind of being a little bit unsafe on these approaches and on shield. Now that he has a percent deficit against him, few lasers, finally going to get himself off of the ledge, but back right off stage goes Toad. Toad, another forward air. That's what he died for on the second stock. See if AK can find another way to punish that. Another 4. Oh, doesn't go for a forwarder this time, just an empty hop.
Risky empty hop. He was kind of calling out AK on doing that sort of coverage again.
But really bad percent.
Nair,
180
and Nair,
to
yep.
Nair on
Wolf
the full
Nair,
hop.
I'll take that. And Animal Kingdom showing this wolf is here. This wolf is here to play. And you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for all my characters if you want to play against me.
Yeah, AK on the verge of resetting the bracket. Wouldn't say convincingly, but AK is just doing a much better job at the late grind game stages of these games. He's just doing so much better at ledge trapping and at forcing out Toad's bad options, where Toad isn't necessarily landing these confirms at these early percents and isn't getting these turnip edge guards that he keeps shooting for. So on to game number 3, AK sticking with the wolf, and we're moving on to small battlefield. Flat Zone 2, my favorite song.
True.
Definitely the music counterpick here. So here we go. Ooh, run up shield. Not opting to do anything out of it, just expecting AK to attack his shield.
He catches him out of that double jump. I don't think Toad has it. Not quite gonna link as well with that down smash, but
Good fair to bear chain. Toad stuck on ledge again. Not gonna find a way to punish that down smash. AK has just been given so much room from Toad to just throw out all these attacks, and Toad is not finding any opportunities to punish. AK has just been told by Toad basically throughout the set that, like, do whatever you want against me. I'm not gonna find ways to punish him.
I don't know what changed between, you know, the last set that these two have played and this set, but it definitely seems as though that Animal Kingdom's ledge trapping, and especially kind of the pressure he's exuding, is just so much more intimidating, at least against Toad.
And you think, like, the percents are always even, but, like, Toad isn't finding these big hits that AK has been hitting, and, like, isn't getting, like, a lot of these neutral wins consistently.
Toad's been, like, Animal Kingdom has been getting these hard wolf bears. He's been getting these ridiculously hard moves. You know, Toad's been getting, like, you know, a few aerials here and there, but it just hasn't been killing Animal Kingdom early enough.
So still even, still very, very even. Both players not trying to overextend too much, but that dash attack finally going to land that kill, the burst option that we haven't seen in the set so far. But that forwarder is going to tie it right up. Toad sneaking that stock in, and we're on 2-2. Interesting up special. AK gonna find an opportunity to land that down smash, but not the second one.
And I like that quick reflector as well to try to cut him off.
Solid fair to side special. Gonna land some good percent.
Not
Almost neutral. Get him straight into that down smash.
Really close, really close. He's trying to put him off, put him on notice, trying to put him on guard. Kind of question is, can Animal Kingdom capitalize on having Toad at the ledge like this?
AK is doing such a good job at just, like, forcing his opponent to, like, from 0 to 100, like, really fast. Where Toad is just kind of getting hit after hit after hit, where Peach is usually the character you see, like,
what an up smash!
Solid up smash.
He saw that Animal Kingdom tends to have, like, almost like a neutral air dodge habit. He tried a neutral air dodge, and he's always been doing that at disadvantage. And he just knew that was going to be right on the platform, and he could really just catch him.
Now, Animal Kingdom is smart enough to know to probably not do that again. His habits are minimal, if any. So that's just the one time Toad's going to be able to consistently call that out. Unless it happens maybe in a game 5 or something like that.
I mean, it got him a stock, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah. Toad hasn't had a serious percent leads throughout the set so far. So having 60% on him as extra credit going into this third stock is going to be really big for him right now.
The question is, this is going to result in this Toad kind of adopting that kind of spacing and more so baiting playstyle that he did in Winners Finals. I say this as he gets the damage, and Animal Kingdom resetting the bracket with his wolf.
Yeah, I mean, some solid gameplay from AK going all around. I mean, he didn't take any percent after Toad lost his stock. Like, he went and just did 90 and then hit that down smash and said, all right, next set. Like, the guy is doing such a good job at forcing out Toad's bad habits, and Toad for game 1 of the next set. Switching up the character here. We got Daisy.
Sometimes you need to change the pace. Maybe not the stage, but definitely the character sometimes.
Did you know that there's only one significant difference now between Peach and Daisy?
I thought there's no significant difference now.
No, there's one significant difference, and it's significant enough to really matter.
What is that?
Daisy's voice line for her side special activates later than Peach's voice line for her side special. So you can't react to Daisy's side special as fast. Huge difference. It makes Daisy that much better on the tier list, honestly.
That is... I don't know.
It's significant. I mean, like, that side special?
I will say that it was kind of false advertising how in the initial trailer, Sakurai said, Daisy's in the game. She's an Echo Fighter of Peach. They're similar, but their moves behave differently. I say this as Daisy is just going to be immediately eating this first stock. It's just going to be dying while Animal Kingdom only at around 50, but putting on this damage a little bit more as Animal Kingdom gets in the kill percent.
So one thing I'll say that AK has done good throughout these sets so far is that he hasn't given Toad a lot of opportunities to even land any of these combos. He is using platforms to his advantage, and usually where platforms are seen to be so restrictive in ultimate, movement-wise, and like escape-wise, AK has done such a really good job at just using every part of the stage to his advantage to avoid anything Toad has to throw at him.
So true, as he's finally able to get it. Can't get the link though with the possible forward tilt, or possibly supposed to be another move, but
I don't know if it's just AK's good DI or a mix of that and, you know, Toad's just missed confirms, but AK is just weaseled away from a lot of Peach combos that should be putting him in a lot of disadvantage.
quite it, but you kind of see that Toad, especially kind of adopting that more patient playstyle, at least right now.
Yeah, I mean, I see no reason to engage against the Wolf that has beat me in every engagement right now. I just need to find a way to play so that he throws out a bad option and I find a way to sneak disadvantage or sneak advantage it.
Nice linkage into the dash attack, just putting on a little bit more damage. As they're trying to get in. It definitely feels, though, at least compared to the first set, that, you know, Toad is playing the runaway game, or kind of the more evasive game, but as a result, he's losing a lot more stage control in this set as compared to the first set.
All right, AK's seen so far that Toad's doing a lot of these neutral get-ups off of the ledge, so we're going to have to see on this next ledge interaction with both AK and Toad what's going to happen. Toad trading with AK, stocks and percents are still relatively tied. This is just kind of how it's gone for just about the entire set. The back throw, the DI up is going to kill him.
A little bit of iffy DI, but, you know, great turnaround grab, though, from Animal Kingdom. Yeah, that is an option that not a lot of people go for, because if they see someone on the shield, you want to do the up smash. You want to do an immediate grab. But having the discipline to put down the shield and then immediately turn around and get the grab, that was really, really nice.
Yeah, I will say Toad in this game so far has been able to take the stock off of AK right after that stock that he lost to just trade it, not offering him any extra credit. Forward throw just gets him off stage. Nice little ledge trap there.
You know,
has a percent lead.
I was saying that, at least at this point, that it seems that with his evasive game Toad's playing, that he's kind of giving up a lot more of the stage control, but it feels like, especially now, it's kind of shifting.
I think stage control isn't as important to him right now, though, and I think it's more so about just preventing damage. Because one thing that's been happening in these the end of these games is that AK finds a way to just sneak in a little bit extra damage where Toad can't find it, and I think we're...
Oh my god, the scoop! What a scoop from Animal Kingdom.
There seems to be a thing where everyone is just charging up smash on the neutral get-up and is just waiting for it to happen, and I guess Toad ran into it. Toad just ran straight into it.
I mean, this has to be the meta nowadays. I mean, all these players in top 8 are doing it.
No, it's an Arcadian. No, it's not the meta.
No. It's like the meta is rolling the ledge and grabbing. It's the meta. So, the question is, okay, he's sticking with the Peach. I know that Toad has other characters. He has other characters that are maybe slightly below, but really close to his Peach. He has a Palutena. He has a Pokemon trainer.
I will say Toad got all the way to Grands in winner's side with Peach. There's no reason to really switch. He's just got to find opportunities to play just as good as he did in the winter set. It's just AK's doing such a good job at playing just as good of neutral as Toad is. And AK is just finding these burst opportunities a lot more consistently than Toad is. Like, and especially like character differences, right? Like AK is playing Wolf, who has such an incredible dash attack, where Toad's dash attack might be strong, but where as a burst option, Wolf's is just safer and better.
Nice falling there. AnimalKingdom was ready to punish that with possibly an up tilt, but
a couple forward airs there, just
not quite.
Not overextending. The forward smash roll away. Ooh.
Throw it out just in case. You never know.
Yeah, I mean it. Get an early kill whenever you land it, and I mean that move is already safe as all heck on shield. So there's another one there, and a third one. AK taking that first stock with a couple of forward airs or forward smashes, and
oh my goodness,
interesting use of the up special.
We haven't seen AK use any forward smash basically for both sets actually.
I mean, it's good that he's kind of throwing it out now. Like, he's just saying this is another option you now have to look out for it. Yeah. AK's starting to find his groove here. Like, Toad wasn't able to tie the stocks up right away, and AK has just found some extra credit here. Some really good extra credit. Already has him all the way up to 79%. They got 98.
And it feels like this damage is piling up. It seems that at this point it's honestly just damage control for Toad right now as he tries to get away. But this
such good pressure.
This pressure, this presence from AnimalKingdom, it feels as if the Incineroar is almost living through the Wolf.
I mean, as I said, like his playstyle and the characters are so similar. Like his Incineroar versus his Wolf, like the Incineroar is literally just the worse character with like the stronger smash attacks. And
very nice bait with the floats as he tries to get it through.
Where Wolf is better, it's just Wolf just has like the better shield pressure, which is really important versus Toad, because Toad's shield game and his neutral is really good.
Not another scoop, and not another down smash as well. That game was all AnimalKingdom.
Yeah, that was much better all around. AK just found way more opportunities to just throw those moves out against Toad, and Toad had no opportunities to punish. Like, Toad really struggled in the neutral once the momentum wasn't in his favor. And Toad just has to slow it down just as much as AK has. And if he doesn't, I mean, we're on match point. We're on tournament point.
He seemed to be a little bit desperate. He was really trying to go in, and AnimalKingdom was just waiting slightly longer. He was waiting for Toad to do something and just punishing to the hardest extent. The question is now, can AnimalKingdom seal out the 6-0 now against Toad?
Yeah.
Especially after a pretty dominant winners final.
Toad finding a way to get 50% right away on the game. AK's just gonna have to find those small opportunities to make up for that. And that's where Toad has really been struggling. Like, these early game combos, he just hasn't gotten as much percent and as much advantage as AK has.
Barely gonna miss with that back air. You know, it's throwing out another forward smash here and there. You get it, it's always gonna be good.
Solid back air. Peach, really good spot here. These back airs, just enough pressure. AK attacking the turnip throw. Good stuff. All right.
Very nice.
They're getting away.
Forward air missing. This game definitely seems to be a little bit more in Toad's favor, at least not as big of a steamroll as it was in game 2. The question is, can he keep it going? Can he get the mental fortitude coming against AnimalKingdom, but a down smash on the tech in place?
Yeah, AK has done a good job throughout the tournament so far, just like finding opportunities to punish people's tech options.
True.
All right, AK in a ledge trap scenario.
Another flip cancel, float dropping fair. Not quite gonna take it quite yet.
Toad is not punishing these neutral get up options off the ledge as strong as AK has. Like, Toad is just like praying that AK is gonna throw out and mash a move or like do anything else really.
But he got the grab.
Solid stuff off the tech. AK, oh, just charging that F smash. Really awkward.
Still
decision
not
making.
dead at 176.
Good side special. Getting back on its stage. Ledge trap scenario. Ooh, that's the same situation on that first stock. Catching that jump with that backer. Just barely missing this time around, though.
Where it is AK going for? Excuse me, sir.
Oh, that F throw is going to kill, though. Just enough rage and just enough percent. Toad has a lot of ground to make up. Let's see off of this ledge trap. Is AK going to be able to do anything?
Yeah, but
To Toad, though. No, nothing.
Toad isn't able to get this damage off, though. AK only at 24%. He really needs to get this. He really needs to get this damage because right now he is bleeding at 160.
Solid dash attack. That burst is just so strong. And I mean, like, it's just something Toad isn't expecting. Like, Toad is just expecting, and I mean, I'm expecting just like slower forward airs and just a couple of lasers, and just when that dash attack just randomly gets thrown out, like, it's fast, it's scary, it kills, it's nuts.
This is Toad's tournament stock. He really needs to make this count if he wants to keep this grand finals going. So far, this damage coming out from AK, he hasn't been able to get that much. Meanwhile, it's almost fairly even. Not going to get the link on the up there.
Down smash charge. I think AK just has a sizable enough lead to where he can kind of just throw that stuff out willy-nilly. Toad, though, finally getting his stride in on these ledge traps. Missing the connection on that up air, the forward air. He's just got to return to neutral now. AK looking to sneak out this last kill, looking for a few aerials. That forward air, though, is going to kill Toad. Still has a chance. If he plays like he did at the beginning of this game, there could be a chance.
This could be the second win that Toad needs, especially if he gets these combos.
Oh, missing the back air, and AK is going to punish him for that. However, the landing, Toad's going to win that interaction.
Beautiful DIN coming out from AK, so he would have been more helpful if instead Toad went for the nair instead of the back air. That's tough as well.
These parries on AK, just doing so good. The forward tilt catch, nothing there. Going for an up smash, nope. Toad.
He's not going to get caught by this up smash again. He does not want it to end just like that. Down, but dash attack is not going to kill.
That was at the edge of the blast zone. AK. So close to being able to take this tournament. That back throw. Good DI, not DI.
This is Toad's last stand. He is still going. Not going to make it, though.
Special.
Barely going to miss it, but AnimalKingdom cementing his reign with a 6-0, both in the reset and from loser's side just to begin with, as he will take Midwest Arcadian III, #1 seed.
It's close.
Coming through.
Yeah, I mean, AK kind of solidified his #1 seed there. We were talking about in winners finals, like,